And share the link.
Alrighty. Well, my coffee should be done, so I'm gonna grab that real quick and get Coots back in. No, don't do that, Coop. Hey, bad girl. No, bad girl. You do not do that.
Oh no, what is Luna doing? What is this puppy? Why is puppy? What is puppy? Not that setting. I want to interact, and I'll be real glad when Twitch...
I need to be more food because we
like,
can't eat it all. We need to eat the food.
Mishka, bad puppy.
Yeah.
Wait a second, these are not vertically aligned. Hang on.
My Mishka ended up so choked. I'll be there in 1 second. I have boxed some sod. I'm getting my coffee.
Okay, there has to be a way to like select both of these and align them.
You don't get coffee, cats. That's the last thing we need you guys having coffee. The only way it'd be worse is if Luna got a hold of coffee.
Oh, my name is like bigger.
Yeah, I'm so
That's a bit
hungry.
better.
Whoa! You almost dunked your foot in my coffee, Rusty.
Okay, I think that's...
Alright.
Excuse me while I be super picky about text size and positioning and alignment. Okay, that looks better, I think. There we go. Okay. Yep, just waiting on Fox, and then I can do intro stuff. I am so tired.
Coffee's been gained.
Don't even know why.
I have some mini donuts here to chew on. Yay!
Nice. I ate a whoopie pie for dessert.
I got these because they were on sale. I got like 4 bags of these for $3.
Cool. Hope Luna doesn't break into them.
No, they're locked up in the closet.
Okay.
Hey, it's like 10 times as much food as I got for dinner.
Wow.
Sheesh. Stingy Chipotle.
Chipotle always gives me like such a huge meal. I'm not even hungry for dinner.
Not this one. Well, the dude gave the girl in front of me. There was a cute girl in front of me. He gave her like 3 times as much as I got, and then he gave me like not even a full bowl. Like I know how big the bowls are supposed to be full because I see it all the time when I'm picking up from there. It wasn't even halfway full. He was the manager on duty, and he refused to like give me more without charging me or give me a refund. So it's like,
okay, well, yeah, that's definitely worth reporting to corporate because what the heck?
Yeah, it's like, come on, you were very blatant, dude. You just gave the cute girl that you were flirting with a bunch of extra stuff, and then chipped me.
All right, well, hey there, you Kels. Yes, we are playing Wise X. We're playing East 10 Nordics. I'm Surreal Canine, he's Fox 10 Sohn. And,
Yes.
Yes. More people need to know about East because it is amazing. Like, it is right up there with Kingdom Hearts as my favorite action RPG series.
Yeah. I got Mr. Ant. Look what I got.
That's great to hear you, Kels.
That's good.
We still haven't heard from the liquor store about Fox's employment, but it sounded like the rejection letters he's been getting have been just errors in the automated system.
Well, yeah, I haven't seen anybody new working there, so I don't know what's going on, but
it's a mystery.
The only places I have left to apply at are like fast food joints, which I absolutely cannot do with my back and is not worth doing, especially at my age. Not one single bit am I going to work at a McDonald's or a Burger King or Chipotle? That will kill me. Those are awful. Plus, I know the people who own the franchises, and they are awful people. Awful people. Like, one of my neighbors is a manager for McDonald's, and she says that it's the worst job she's ever had. So, yeah.
Alright.
Let's get to Nordics.
Yep.
I'm not going to be able to play for a bit, because you need to get to where...
Yes. It's just going to be me for a bit, and then we will figure out who's playing Adol and who's playing Karya. But, for now, it is me, because I am player 1. Sure, normal.
I'm desperate, but I also have DoorDash, so that's much better option than fast food.
Various other functions can be modified. News at 11.
At the moment of birth, each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down.
You just imagine the infants like,
age,
flying away, like, no, get back here.
clipping away at our wings, feather by feather.
That is terrible theology.
In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Well, that is unusual phrasing. Oh, Adol, what the heck?
In Norman's Paradise Lost.
Just when you were born, being free as a bird to fly wherever you want, that's just... Hurry! Hurry! And then poor Yoshi would never have a good day again. Hey, no, you do not get my donuts.
Is this weather perfect or what?
Hey, Dogi.
The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea. Smells like a new journey on our
It's like
horizon.
17 or 18-year-old Adol.
Glad I took you up on your offer, Adol. Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
Yeah, this is like very shortly after East 2.
Adol looks like a Kingdom Hearts character right now.
Same. This has me even more pumped than
Get
all
outta
the way
here,
back when
Luna.
I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. Hardly remember
You need to play
the
one
last
of
time I
the
felt
one of the
this
3D
shivering.
East games you kills.
Dogi.
East 8 is really good.
So this is
Yeah.
where you two were. I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of
I
floating.
mean, I've
on
played
its
and beat all of them
waves.
except this one on stream
What
so
manner
far.
of sorcery is this?
It's called
I
Buoyancy.
guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Selcetan flower.
Selcetan flower. That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adol to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
You definitely wandered off course, you
Well,
Kels. It's very easy to get
speaking-
lost in Celceta.
That scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back
Well,
a bit
speak
and
of the
enjoy
devil.
the ride for now, don't you think?
Dogi? Yeah, Dogi is... Thulgana is Dogi's homeland. So he was pretty prominent in Oath. Alright, so, yeah. It's me! Achievements! Amazing. I don't actually care. I'm pretty sure Dogi has been voiced by Patrick Seitz for a long time. A shining sun and clear blue skies as far as the eye can see. Couldn't ask for better sailing weather. If you told me back when we first met that I'd be setting out on a trip with you like this, I'd have said you were full of it. And now we're so set abound. Wonder what we'll find there. Start of a new adventure. Adventure, huh? That word's really starting to grow on me. This is before Adol officially took up the title of adventurer. I know I'm a bit too far along in my years to be getting this excited. But life since that day my homeland of East descended to the ground has been like a never-ending dream. Every single thing my eyes come across looks so fresh and beautiful. It has me feeling as though I were a child again. I get just what you mean. And then I, in turn, have come to understand yet another reason you set out on your journey. Well, except for East 1 and 2 and Origin, like, each story is pretty self-contained. I mean, East 9 has a lot of references to the others, but that's because it's the latest in the Adol's timeline. And for once, Adol is important to the story because he is Adol Kristen, not because he just chanced upon an adventure. Nothing sadder than all-day lookout duty, huh? Wow, your hair's so red, mister! My family and I are on a pilgrimage. Lucky for us, this ship is nice, and it's such affordable fares, too. Gentlemen, did you and your friends come aboard the harbor in Pronglock? Rumors spoke of a mysterious island in its vicinity, blocked off by a never-ending storm. But when we made port there, the seas were as calm as could be. Perhaps it was just an unusually sunny day? The weather is quite a whimsical thing. Also Adol's fault. Well, not the storm, but the storm stopping.
Well, there are, like, links to some other parts of the series. Each East game is made to be its own, like, story and adventure.
Except for East 1 and 2, which are the same adventure.
East 1 and 2 is about it, and Origins is tied to
Origins is extremely tied to East 1 and 2, but 700 years in the past.
They may say something about, like, hey, like, we came from this place, but it's unique adventure.
It does have deep and all-encompassing lore. It's just in the background.
It's not like Trails where you have to play in order or anything. Plus, the games come out of order. Like, this is, like, the timeline...
Yeah, this game takes place in between East 2 and 4. And after 4 comes 3, and then... and then I want to say 8, then 5, 6, and 7, and then 9. I think. You suppose we're in Galean waters yet? I hear they've been rife with pirates as of late. Ah, what? I can't get up there? Okay. Let's talk to the helmsman. Oh, you're the captain. The captain is also the helmsman. Go figure.
And how old is Adol in this, you think?
17.
Ah.
Yeah, he's 17 in he's 17 in this game, 16 in his first adventure, 18 when he 18 in Celceta, 19 in Felghana, like early 20s for most of the rest of the games, and 24 in East 9.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's 22 in East 7, I'm pretty sure.
He's still got 40-some years to go before he disappears, which is
he gets lost in the... What was it, the Arctic or Antarctica? It was one of the poles he got lost in, and that was the last anyone heard of him.
I thought it was Antarctica, wasn't it?
Probably. This man seems to be a ship's captain. That might be a good time to strike up a conversation.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope? You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age.
I guess you could say that.
So my hunch was correct. This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up shortly.
Sounds like a good time.
Oh? What's that over there?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all passengers.
No, absolutely not.
I am your captain, Victor LaSalle.
Eh?
With Lasat? That
Oh.
was like my...
That's the thing. Do not trust pre-packaged meats. There have been a lot of listeria outbreaks, like all over the country.
Yeah, including
Allow me
McDonald's,
to
which
express
I
my
had
gratitude
eaten
to you
recently.
for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
East 10 randomizer confirmed!
What?
He said archipelago.
No. I mean, I could see the original East games having a randomizer. The other ones might be a little harder to pull off of that.
East 1 is probably the best thing for a randomizer because it's completely open from the beginning, except for the tower.
Yeah.
Large and small that populate these.
I mean, East 8, you could probably have
It'll be
everything.
quite some
Maybe.
time
Just
yet
open
before
up,
the
but
ship
it's still-
arrives
yeah.
at our destination in Celceta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas.
So where have the
and
shipwreck
beauteous
survivors
islands.
gone? Well, Samus found one on Zeeb somehow.
Understood. Let's make haste.
Finding Dogi in another game is perfectly understandable. He probably just broke the fourth wall when he crashed.
My word! What a magnificent sight!
But wouldn't the wall between two games be the fifth wall?
I don't know.
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. But that reminds me, Adel.
Be right back. What's
You
that?
said you were
What's the
looking
matter,
for the
Milo?
Western Archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? Is there any chance this might be... Whoa! A little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this?
Sonic Frontiers is a video game.
Hey,
Yep.
Adel.
Something's going down. Oh look, pirates.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy
If
fate.
the
For
Norwegian-
life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with
Yeah, that's
valor
the Norwegian
shall be
flag,
ushered
isn't
into
it?
their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our god!
It can't be!
Uh-oh. Okay, we're good.
Pirates!
So he did.
Sonic's speed is unaffected by challenge. Sonic is locked to level 1 stats in cyberspace.
Stay behind us, Doc.
Also, 1-2 is the hardest level in the game to get the S rank time on. So, you're not alone in having trouble.
Right. Thank you.
It's go time.
Oh? You another one of them mercs? Bit on the puny side, ain't he? Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
Buddy, I took down a 700-year-old demigod. You're nothing.
Why else do you think?
Why are you attacking his
Everybody's
ship?
gotta make a living one way or another. Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
Press A to perform a normal attack. Press the right stick to lock onto enemies, making attacks easier to land.
bother him. He was stuck. I had to help him. I had to help the kitty. He was stuck. Milo got a claw stuck in the top of the snake cage. I gotta trim his claws. That's gonna be hard, though.
Got him.
Was that a counterattack from Flashguard or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be interesting to pull off if it's still working like the demo.
Damn it all! Rotten punk! You're in for it now!
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself.
Boss time! Hold the right bumper to guard. Guarding against enemy attacks will prevent most damage. Press left trigger to perform a swift movement and evade enemy attacks.
Done saying your prayers?
Oh, looks like
You're pretty
Flashguard has quite a big opening there, then.
Whoa! Here it comes!
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid!
Princess, I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
They want the captain specifically, huh?
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
I don't think these guys are normal pirates. Just gonna put that out there.
Well, if you encounter them outside the flesh, then you're just playing Pirates of the Caribbean.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you
Oh, okay.
promise never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment. This is the last time, I swear. Whatever you do, just let me live.
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Thank you for the Wilhelm scream, Lucky.
I mean, it was well timed.
Well, I don't know about the second time.
Nah.
Put your foot down, Goofus. Your fat butt should not be on a keyboard. Where's your tail? Aye. I hear the cats are enjoying their toy I brought home. It's just a paper bag. Every so often I'll buy something with paper bags just to bring them to the cats. I gave one to Milo, but it scared the crap out of him, so... I tried playing with the string with him, and he freaked out. Like, you know, cats afraid of cucumbers freak out. I was like, okay, maybe he doesn't like strings.
Look at all these NPCs that will never be joining our party. Because this is not that kind of action RPG.
Yeah.
I already need more water.
But this with some of the other East games, and even a little kid might have joined. No, at all. The weird shell followed you.
I wonder if there are any roos in this game.
I don't know.
This is not Suikoden.
What? Somebody thought this was Suikoden?
Yuko says, so what you were saying is that this isn't Suikoden.
Oh.
Right, I keep forgetting you can't see his chat.
No, I can see him now. I just need to...
Okay.
I needed to drop the... I couldn't see it through my OBS, but I can see it now.
Who's very in?
Well, Suikoden 1 and 2 remasters are coming
Chapter
out.
1, Karnak.
Woof! I'm stuffed.
Woof! Woof, woof, woof!
Here, I gotta... I don't know how we'd be able to fit both of us in here. I'm gonna have to shrink both of us. So we don't take up everything. Whee!
Shellfish and, well, some kinds of regular fish. Nothing like them, baby. Especially if you cook them in butter and garlic. Oh, baby.
The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
What's going on?
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamas was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
Don't forget, Eiyuden came out. That's something to finish beating that.
This Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adol loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates...
Like Normans, you mean?
Yukels wants you to repeat.
Eiyuden Chronicles came out.
Eiyuden.
I mean, the NPCs pronounce things differently, but it came out. That's the Suikoden successor game.
Normans, you say?
There are lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea.
They get called many things, such as Vikings.
Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents. None of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman Imperial control.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force.
Oh, jeez.
The
Mormon pirates,
iron-fisted grip on Obelia
they broadside you to come and talk to you about the Watchtower.
That's Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, okay. Excuse me for not knowing much about that. Either way.
Yes, excuse you for not actually going to a church service in like 15 years.
That has nothing to do with the Mormon or Jehovah's Witness thing. They both come to my door. The Mormons bother me more because my family is related to the guy who started their stuff, so... And they're like obsessed with trying to convert people who did not like actually follow his stuff, so...
Worth mentioning, none of the lore or history unique to the Mormon scriptures has ever been confirmed by archaeology. It's all just made up and rooted in 19th century mysticism.
It's just I'm descended from his brother, so it's not like descended from him. His brother and his brother and like my ancestor's brother and his mom went like kind of nuts with that stuff, and it's just kind of counter because like that one side created Mormonism, and then the other side went and like basically founded a whole bunch of stuff in Chicago and made it what it was. It's just like completely divergent paths. But if you're related to the side that did all the stuff around Chicago, you get hounded endlessly. So it's not a fun time.
Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, I need water. That's right. We got distracted talking about cults.
Hi, Lucky. What about the cult of Lucky? Boop, 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 boop. Boom! Vine boom, kitty. How do you still manage to hit buttons specifically to set that off when it takes more than one button? Yeah. You got something to add? Lucky. Yeah. Never. Buddy. Don't rub on the microphone. Lucky. Oh, yeah. Lucky.
I'm pretty sure they're from alt Sweden and Norway. Glia is alt France, and that's under Roman control. What's up, you Kels? What's the other good news?
Won't argue with that. Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy.
Yay! You found a kitty. I have not found a kitty. My neighbor has an orange cat that just wanders the neighborhood. I haven't seen him in a little bit, though. He was hiding, huh?
Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they own these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak, of all places?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships.
I say it's got a lot going for it.
It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance, were absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they?
Getting right to the point, huh, Dogie?
Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't
Part of
guarantee
it.
there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but... let's see... Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Really now? Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh-ho! That's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adel? This do anything for you?
We can't not look into it.
That's the spirit. We got plenty of time to kill, so what the hey?
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about.
Heck, back when I was their age,
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet!
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like
Go
they
back to
mentioned,
eating your
Rose
raw
Rosalind.
salmon laid out on
I'm
the
daughter
table
of the
randomly.
owners. The 3 of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
She has a name tag now. Game was just waiting for somebody to say her name. That's how these things work.
You mean
You
that
eat all I can
story
eat
about
already.
the throne? You're really taken with it, aren't you? Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Salsetta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
We get to go in and kick over all the apples.
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself
Speaking of
would
orange
be a welcome
cats.
addition.
Hey, Rusty.
And the
Hey, buddy.
red-haired lad is a swordsman, though. The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great. Thanks for the tip.
Seems we have a few promising
Yeah, like, of all the games that could ride on the assumption that maybe this is your first game in the series, like, the Trail series is not one of those series.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Open the main menu to do the thing. Check it out, it's a thing. Let's save the game.
Daybreak 2 is going to start without knowing Van's name to introduce it. It's like, what?
Alright, where was I going? Yeah, just wandering around, I guess.
I think the Bard's Tale game on the PS2 is the only one that, like, brought up a bunch of those tropes and made fun of them.
Trying to wander around a bit and explore and stuff. It's pretty sweet.
I think the announcer at Bard's Tale was like, ah, yes, the world is perfectly peaceful and normal, and nothing strange is going on. Which is why all the rats that you keep killing explode into random silverware and gold.
Right.
Perfectly normal thing occurrences.
This is where we split up for now.
Indeed.
Later, Togi. You don't get to join the party.
Clinic. I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adel, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the Genesis went off. Wait, that's Kia. Kia's the one who says that. What is she doing in this game?
A voice? I didn't hear anything. Sure it wasn't just your imagination?
Oh no, the 8 Genesis it took us back in time to Trails from Zero, and it sent Kia to this world.
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one for somebody speaking to you.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adel? Catch you both later, then.
Alright, here we are, it's Karnak. We're doing a thing. There's no fire-powered ships here, fortunately.
I've got to say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled. Rome and Hispania may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
That attire is here.
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's good to know. They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt that expertise slots in perfectly with mercantile work.
I wonder where exactly in the world this is taking place.
It's somewhere north of France. Yeah, Crossbell was so popular with the fans. They had to localize it officially at some point. I mean, heck, the fan translation is the reason it got localized officially.
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime.
It was supposed to be, I mean, the description said it was supposed to be a Spanish accent.
They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
Not having those
like European
Roman
Spanish
officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
You and me both, pal.
He just janked a little bit there.
Oh, jeez.
And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
On a separate note, Romes, the militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
Well, well, word gets around fast. It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation. Shouldn't be long before they report back.
Interesting. Isn't it just terrible? Not that I expect any better from the Normans. They've always... Been a while since my last time in town. Still looks just the same as ever. Smell, the sound of crashing waves, just like when I was little. That's why I haven't forgotten the place despite being gone for so long. Even the tiniest parts I still remember. Makes it nice and rustic in a way. Karnak Port District. The harbor.
You there, with the red hair.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Their leader couldn't even touch me.
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are? Wreaking havoc left, right, and center.
These two ladies don't look like they're in their 40s.
They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing
It's
Obelia.
the power of anime cosmetics.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle. That's for
It's a
sure.
shame what happened to him.
Once you're dead, that's it. Nothing else to be done.
Ironically enough, the Balta Sea Force would have escorted them personally had he paid the toll.
In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now. So we can only assume this is for the best. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
Yeah, that's okay. I can perfect guard cannonballs.
Ouch!
Damn, Norman's always throwing their weight around. Doesn't seem like the town's on high alert. Should be okay here for a few days. Gonna have to gather intel without drawing any undue attention, though. Herring's half off today! Get him while you can! This is the Balta Sea Force's command post. Coming to busy time. Our princess and the others are cleaning up after that incident with the Adamas. Handling a ship that big is going to take a while. Figured I'll be back late tonight, or maybe even tomorrow. I haven't seen you around before. Let me guess, you're one of the passengers from the Adamas? That captain was new to the trade. Might be why I ignored all our warnings and tried to pull a fast one. Don't be like him. If you want to cross Obelia Gulf, you gotta follow the rules and keep to your word. This town's the gateway to the whole of Obelia Gulf. We get loads of ships passing through every day. Are you a traveler? That's some seriously red hair you got. Ah, you're that redhead from before. Quite a mess we landed in, isn't it? Can you believe the Adonis was sailing illegally? Certainly didn't expect to get stranded here either. They say the next ship is due to leave tomorrow at first light. We'd best try and decompress until then. My, so that's what happened. Very well then. I, Cuthbert, would be more than glad to extend a helping hand. Please, feel free to stay here at the church. I have food to offer as well if you don't mind it being on the meager side. After all, one must assist his fellow man in troubled times. Sure. This priest is nice and all. It just seems a bit eccentric. Not that beggars can be choosers. Yeah, no. Seems perfectly normal to me. Okay.
Oh no, he's practicing his Fortnite dancing.
Let's see, which one of these buttons is the map? It's that one.
Oh, we got land discovery rate again.
Yeah, it's been a thing since it's been a thing since Celceta. So, you know. What do we got here? Let's look over here.
Hey, I see the thing on the shore. Right in front of you.
What thing?
The seashell.
Did I just walk past it?
Yes, you just... It's right there. See, it's right there! Left. You probably can't see my mouse, but it's like, there. You just ran over it.
Oh, yeah. So it is. It's tiny. It's tinier than I thought it would be. Okay. Was that from a previous East game?
What?
The shell.
No, that was in the intro, and...
Yeah.
Probably what's calling it him.
We can't go through here.
It's locked with a magical barrier, oh no! What kind of sinister secrets are hiding in that boathouse?
Shrimp.
Is this Salet's the European vacation home? Karnak Local Militia Headquarters. There's a flyer posted on the bulletin board. That's not what it says. It says help needed. Calling all youths. A career in the Karnak Militia awaits you. Rates start at 600 gold per day, dependent on experience. A very generous salary. Now what?
Oh, you got a job for us?
Huh?
Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right? Never seen you around before. But I think we're about the same age. The name's Gren. How about you?
Adol introduced himself.
Adol, huh? Man, oh man. You've just gotta enlist. We could really use a guy like you. Wait, what's with the long face?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Let me guess. The pay's giving you second thoughts? It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth, but the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high?
Politics.
It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears.
Blame all this over for a bit.
Oh man, that figures. Our commander's not in right now, so it's not like we could have gone over the nitty-gritty anyway. He should be back tomorrow, though. So maybe swing by again around noon and hear us out. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and I are gonna be fast friends. Calling all youths! A career in the Karnak Militia awaits you!
Seek me.
And then just push me until you get your satisfaction.
Seek me. Right here. Find me.
Here's the shell. You're right. The Lila shell.
Yay, still's got the Metroid. It's funny how Metroid doesn't use the sound anymore, but he still does.
It's a white conchador with ornate patterns. Nothing else about it seems to be particularly unusual, however. Uh-oh. Doggo!
Oh, that reminds me. I got asked to do a survey for Bakaru.
Oops.
Maybe, like the devs were asking people who completed Bakaru their opinions on stuff. One of the things they asked about was like working with various companies and asking what opinions on working with Falcom for something.
Interesting.
But then also slice of life stuff, so it's kind of weird. But man, could you imagine the Bakaru devs working with Falcom? That'd be great.
The wolf from just now lies still, defeated. Scaly wolf. It attacked out of nowhere, so it had to be taken down, but what was it doing wandering in town to begin with? Regen Doggo! Unbelievable as it is, the wolf's wounds seem to be closing up in no time flat.
Swordsman, can you hear me?
The girl's voice emanates from the shell you picked up earlier.
They stole you.
Don't turn your back on the doggo!
Enough power. Defeat.
Man, the cell reception in this area is kind of bad, huh?
The shell phone reception. You can now use skills. Alright, hold the right trigger and press YB, X, or A on the controller. Or press 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the keyboard. To perform skills at the cost of SP.
Oh,
Consumed SP will recover over time. Select B skill from the main menu to assign your preferred skills to the 4 allotted buttons.
Luna got angry that I was bouncing Rusty. Like, no, don't do that to him. She's in heat again, so she's playing mommy dog.
That is not where B and X are, game.
What? What? That is why? What? 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 That is confusing.
Yeah, I definitely gotta switch those.
Maybe it is it actually the incorrect buttons, or
no? It's the. I definitely just pressed B.
Oh, maybe it'll switch around as you unlock the other things to the correct position.
SP rate slash. SP costs 25, power 110%, and performance slash while swiftly darting forward. Okay.
Apocalypse.
Heh.
Bonk.
Oops.
You didn't listen to your own advice about not turning your back on the wolf.
There we go. I was trying to get into the system menu and switch the menu locations. What was up with that wolf?
I'm sorry. I don't... any details.
Okay, Rusty, I gotta put you down. I'm trying to stop a sneeze.
Leela.
Leela.
Who are you?
Adol spoke his name aloud.
Adol. Search Island. Come find help.
At what island? Where?
Go.
You are not going in to see Milo. No. Milo does not want to have anything to do with you right now.
Leah's voice cut out completely.
Milo wants nothing to do with you right now.
Adol attempted to call to her through the shell several times after, but received no response. With the sun beginning to set, he decided to return to the inn and confer with Dogi and Dr. Flare.
So the shell spoke to you. How very curious. As for this mana you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
One of the admirals killed the transponder snail. Oh no.
I don't think that's it exactly.
You sure? Not that we can even tell one way or the other. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
Lila.
Balta Sea Force, Mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Leela. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier, either. It's just mystery after mystery around here. You know what that means.
Guess I'll have to wait.
That's one way to put it. Sorry to hold you up like this, Dr. Flare.
Oh, not at all. It was you who come along for the ride to begin with. Besides, I can tell Adol has no intention of leaving for Celceta as long as something's afoot.
Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adol.
Good. Luna. Luna, what are you doing, puppy?
Karnak, Day 2. After breakfast, Dogi and Dr. Flare headed out for their respective workplaces. In the meanwhile, Adol decided to wander the village some more until it was time to meet up with the local militia. Here. No, button config. Weird conflicts. Oh, it's because I set X to cancel.
Okay.
Alright, well, in that case. In that case, sure. Much better.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, sometimes Adol befriends Eldritch things.
Oh, Adol. Going out for a bit? I'm glad I caught you. My front desk received a letter with your name on it. Someone sent me mail? I thought it was a little weird myself. We only wound up here because of the incident on the Adamas, and that was all pure coincidence. The sealed letter is addressed to Adol Kristen. Adol tore the seal open. I'll be waiting at the town beach. That's all they wrote? There's no sender listed either. You don't suppose it's just a prank?
Man, you think Japanese is weird with how long one word can be with kanji? Look at how many words, how long that one tiny little letter is on that piece of paper for just that.
I think I'll go and check it out. You will? Well, don't bite off more than you can chew. Oh, right. If you'll excuse me, I have an errand that needs doing. Our tables could use some fresh decorations, so I'm off to pick some flowers outside of town. Outside town? Is that safe? Yes, it's right off a well-traveled road, so I'll be okay. You take care too, Adol.
At least it doesn't say Marxist club meeting like the Daybreak had randomly.
There's still a short while before it's time to meet with the commander of the local militia. That might be a good chance to head for the beach like the letter instructed.
It's always interesting to me to look at the random stuff that they just like the random stock photos and stock stuff they use in these games, because they just make little sense, and sometimes they're just weird, like that one, the Marxist club meeting. Like what?
English filler text is a long-standing tradition in the Japanese visual arts.
I mean, we do the same thing with like Chinese and Japanese and some of our stuff.
Sometimes.
The cyberpunk stuff especially. Although modern times we actually know what things say to put it in there.
Oh, hello. Are you my mystery pen pal?
Didn't think you'd show up alone. There's
Hi,
something
Rusty.
I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain. Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday.
Susie, please.
Is that Mana?
So you do know of it.
Enemies will perform a power attack after emitting a red warning aura. Note that power attacks cannot be defended against through regular guarding or evasion.
I won't hold back this time.
So they can't actually be like perfect guarded then?
I guess.
Nice try!
Oops. You have to just get out of range. Oops.
Don't forget to use your skill. Oh, there we go. Don't kick him in the crotch. How rude.
power.
Man, you took that like a champ, Adol.
How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much.
Adol laid everything that had happened out for the raid captainess as plainly as he could.
Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power. Imbued in a sword, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old man.
Sounds like it's pretty unique.
It is. So explain to me why a louse like you... Blood and thunder. Grieger.
Are they common around here?
Hardly. Most times they skulk around out of sight. Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again, wounds fully healed. Mana is the only thing that can slay him for good.
Sounds like the dinos.
Well, aren't we popular?
That moment, Adol and the girl felt a strange sensation come over them. It was as though they each knew exactly how the other was planning to act. Their intentions flowed effortlessly between them, conveying their every move without a word. It's combat link time!
Well, this is going to be funny because we're playing co-op, so no, they will not be in unison.
Hold right bumper to enter duo mode, during which you can press A to perform joint attacks. Not attacking while in duo mode will place you in the duo guard stance, letting you automatically defend against enemy attacks. Hold right bump... yeah.
This is going to be interesting to see how this works when I get to play.
What the hell did you just do to us?
Was that Mana too?
It couldn't be. Nothing like this has ever happened with me and my old man. At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate. We're finished here. So long.
I've still got questions.
And what would I gain by answering them? I'm a Norman. A pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill.
You couldn't even touch me before. Well, you got me when I was forgetting which button was guard.
Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf.
Let's see. I should switch my. I should swap my skill and.
Son of a.
And now we're playing Knuckles Chaotix.
Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time?
That wasn't me either.
Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to be coming from either of us. It's stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count. Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that?
Adol and the girl then attempted to use their mana abilities to free themselves. Ultimately, however, the mysterious shackles refused to come off, leaving them at a loss on what to do next.
No luck. Might well be a curse of some kind. I hate to say it, but my old man's probably the only person we can turn to at this point.
Where's your dad right now?
Couldn't even begin to guess. What a mess. They call you Adol, right? We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you off at the wrist.
Maybe happy to come with.
Nothing phases you, does it? My name's Karja. Karja Balta. Daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
I figured that was the case.
Already put two and two together, eh?
No,
They did call her princess.
I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force's command post. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall behind.
Luna, can you let me use my hand?
Puppy, please.
You were caught in cords.
Karja has joined the party.
Got it.
Okay, press select. Nothing?
I don't have select.
Oh, wait, no, it's still impossible.
Hey, don't stray too far. Taking enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if Gunnar knows anything about this. Ugh, why me?
Okay, let's see here.
Oh, I got a kitten. No more than a kitten. And you guys are getting old. Freaking 12 years old. Man. It's hard to believe you guys are that old. 12-year-old kitties. And Sweetie and Floof are 10 years old.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah, it's enabled. Alright.
I think we just need to get through tutorial
Yeah,
zone.
probably.
I mean, it shows the face there, only like single players. So.
Merciful heavens! Yeah, that's what I was looking at when I said we can't do co-op right now.
Maybe we can't do it in town? I don't know.
Look, it's the pirate princess! Please forgive us. I don't know where her manners are.
Princess.
I'm assuming you get this often. Comes with the territory in the Balta Sea Force. What happened on the Adamas was nothing compared to what Karnak saw about a year ago. At the time, we wound up executing several rival pirates right in front of the townsfolk. They've acted like this toward me ever since. But enough of that. Let's hurry over to the command post. My chaperone will get on my case if we're late, and I'd rather not deal with this any longer than I have to.
Hey, there's Doggy.
Whoa, who's the girl, Adol? We've barely been here a day. How'd you already... Wait a minute, is that who I think it is? I remember you from the Adamas. You must be Adolf's friend. Huh. You're actually pretty well built now, and I've seen you up close. So, any reason you're wandering around together all buddy-buddy like this? It's a long story. We're not buddy-buddy. Things just ended up this way. What in the world happened between these two?
Hey,
there at that,
Princess.
yeah.
Back already? Who's your +1?
Is Gunnar in? I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you.
Not every day you see the princess bring in someone from the straight and narrow. You her little boy toy now, or what? Should have figured. She'd never go for a shrimp like you.
Well, at least he's a fresh shrimp.
Wasn't that swordsman she threw down with on the Adamas also?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Just making small talk.
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh? Who might this boy be?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger on the Adamas.
Karja relayed everything that occurred on the beach at Gunnar.
I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles. What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from the former.
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least. It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final call here. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do until then?
Go on a date.
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend the remainder of your day
Visit the bathhouse.
What? But why?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing. This may even be to your benefit from a certain perspective. What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule live and think? I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
Fair.
Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be grossly misconstrued.
In what way?
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on your part. We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
The Thingstead. That's a funny name.
Thought hard on that one, did we?
All right already. I get the message.
I don't know, what is the etymology of the word thing, anyway?
Adel was.
Maybe it actually makes sense.
Apologies
I
for
don't
giving
know.
you a fright on the
The
Adel.
Thingstead and meeting place.
I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Baltus Sea Force.
Adol gets a girlfriend in every single game.
Yeah, Thingstead at meeting place in Townsville.
It's nice to properly meet you.
I'm recalling you correctly then. Your battles aboard the Adamus
The only
were
girl
very
that
impressive.
really seemed... There's only two girls that really seem to, like, have a big thing towards him, and the
twin
original
goddess.
East...
The
yeah,
twin
the twin
goddesses from the
goddesses.
first game.
And, of course, from East 8.
And Donna, yeah. Who is also a goddess, as of the
Yeah.
ending of East 8.
He's got goddesses. Lots of goddesses, yeah.
No doubt you have many thoughts on the subject, but collaboration is a must if you want.
I still gotta play Echoes of Wisdom.
We
I've heard people complaining about the final boss, but I'll figure that out.
I
when
like
get
the
to it.
final boss.
Well, they complained about it like like regards story-wise or lore-wise or something, not like it was bad or something.
It's... I mean, I said it during the series and I'll say it again. We have entered the Zelda multiverse.
I mean, we already did that with frickin'
Tears of the Kingdom, yeah.
Link Between Worlds.
I more mean Tears... that, like, I don't know. That I was thinking more Tears of the Kingdom wrecking all of the lore previously. Like, by multiverse, I mean we have, like, at least 3 different... completely different Zelda continuities now.
Well, that's because Tears of the Kingdom is its own, like, new sort of thing, yeah, so...
Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we
I haven't seen
manage to
Toho
settle
around to
things
ask
through.
him if he's kept up with Hyrule Historia, but... I got an actual published book. I wonder... I doubt he gets anything from it, but...
Yeah, isn't that old news? Like, didn't that book come out in, like, 2014?
It came out a while ago, yeah, but he was the one that made the website and everything. He was the one that maintained that website.
Who might argue with a war chief?
Good. I appreciate the understanding. I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Princess. Until then, travel with Adel and do what he says.
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him anyway?
Because I'm a
you feel the need to
badass.
ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity. The
He's
boy
not
is,
traveling with the
if nothing
Dragonborn.
else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accommodating. I had best return to my duties. Take care. I leave the rest to you, Adel.
Only Trails of Creation at all his technically traveled Dragonborn, I guess.
Yeah, still can't co-op. Alright.
Kodiak is totally going to do a Fusroda at some point, just because.
Spend the rest of my day in Karnak, eh? I'll admit, it's true, I've never had a chance to before.
Hi. What is this?
Do you actually plan to obey his orders then? Why wouldn't I? What Gunnar says goes. The pirate princess? Forget it. The two of us are moving as one for now. Anything on your agenda? I promised to meet at the local militia. The local militia? What, you plan on lending them a hand? I'm tagging along. Well, Ganar made it pretty clear that I have to. My personal preferences don't make much of a difference. Not only does the pirate princess stick out like a sore thumb, the sight of her frightens the townsfolk out of their wits. Maybe taking Karja straight to the militia's headquarters isn't the best idea. What? You got a problem? Spit it out. Let's get you some new clothes. What are you, daft in the head? So what if I fought a few wolves? I barely came out any dirtier for it. Besides, where would you even find a new outfit for me to change into? True enough. It's hard to think of someone who'd be willing to help out a Norman. Battle? You already stopped by at the militia? I'm just on my way back from a house call myself. Say, aren't you that girl from the Adamas? It would seem the two of you are in a pinch. May I ask what the issue is? Adol told Dr. Flair about everything that had happened. Certainly didn't take long for you to get into the thick of things. That said, I do have someone in mind who might be of assistance. Will they be okay with helping her? I don't believe you have anything to worry about. Her line of work requires a degree of neutrality. Let's be off at once then, shall we? She's right over the Azarad clinic. Wait, what happened to the... Oh, the minimap is down there. Okay. Here we are.
So, this is the Azrad Clinic. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a moment. Oh, Dr. Flair. Welcome back. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of
We've already been introduced to the bad guy, Dr. Evelees.
Adol and Dr. Flair gave Mirabelle a bare-bones rundown of the situation. And requested her help with procuring Karja some less conspicuous attire to wear around town.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess. Is something the matter?
Adol needs to stand around the corner.
You don't seem to be all that afraid of me.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise in need. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to help.
As long as Mr. Evelees doesn't have little money.
Give me just a moment, please. There we are. Alrighty, step right in.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
This goes on the outside. You just put it on, like so.
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things turn out.
You may be right that these clothes aren't as sturdy in comparison, but, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power than you realize. Much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind.
The class change.
Your current has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess? You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that.
Are they really going to be?
During life's biggest moments can serve as a memory in and of
I have
itself.
no idea.
Oh no, it's Final Fantasy
So that's
X
how
too.
people see it. Fine then. One change of clothes won't kill me. Your words won me over. Even if that bit about memories went over my head.
That's literally how garment spheres work in 10-2.
That's pretty funny.
Different costumes and outfits that give different powers.
As long as it's not like Battle in Wonderworld, when the powers just activate when it feels like it.
Or turn you into a box and slide you off a cliff at random.
When it feels like it. She's a force to be reckoned with.
Indeed. Mirabelle is quite impressive for someone her age. I heard she even has a knack for getting all the children to drink their medicine, no matter how bitter.
Dun, da, da, da. The time has come for the grand reveal. From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button, I present to you Karja.
You call this cute? Drafty, more like.
I think it looks nice. Looks good on you.
Huh. You really think so? Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
It's the armpits.
The dead bird skull is kind of a standout there, but okay.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go this well.
The X2 started to get some good story, and then it squandered it.
You should probably be on your way, Adel.
I mean, let's build up some really nice, interesting story, and then have an entire chapter where you're sitting on top of an airship, listening to random people across the world for like 5 hours, doing nothing else, just to get like the true one way to get the true ending. One part of getting the true ending, outside of randomly hitting X during different parts of the game to hear a whistle, with no warning whatsoever when or where it is, without a guide. But yes, because you plan to sing and dance and save the world by holding a concert. And you have to listen for like 5 hours to people's random conversations across the world before you hold the concert. Because singing and dancing and holding a concert, like, is going to save the world, like some sort of gem and holograms thing. And it actually frickin' works! Which is
That's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. It's not half bad. Don't think that means I'm giddy about it, though. If I catch you leering, you're dead. Why is
the final boss was neat, at least.
Like well, just hurry up and finish whatever it is you need to do.
And you're absolutely sure they were dead?
No doubt about it, sir. We dealt the fatal blows ourselves. It all happened so quickly. We looked away for only a second when...
Oh yeah. Yeah, Lightning Returns is way worse.
You showed up, just like you said you would. Wait, who's the girl?
My partner in arms, you could say.
Oh yeah? Does that mean she's gonna be joining the militia too?
Huh? Why would I ever do that?
So, no, huh? Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all, but we're actually pretty swamped at the moment.
There sure is a crowd.
Yep, we've got our whole roster here. Some pedestrians were attacked by a pack of wolves on the highway outside town this morning. Our guys from the militia made sure to stamp them up for good, but the minute they took their eyes off the bodies, the whole bunch of them disappeared.
It's like they learned nothing from Homestuck. Never turn your back on the body.
Maybe a bear came by and snatched up its next few meals?
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the few moments no one was looking? Sounds kind of far-fetched.
I don't know, Kodiak would do that.
The most likely answer is that they were never actually finished off. But, I don't know.
Isn't that man...
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and are still lurking along the road. Yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing several civilians to exit onto the highway. Do I have that correct, Commander Gulliver?
That's about the long and short of it, yeah. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case that doesn't add up.
That's unusually glib coming from you. I understand the desire to stick up for your men, but remember whose shoulders the blame falls on should the worst occur. Now get moving. There are travelers on that highway who need protecting, our citizens included.
Hey! I've just about had it with your selective hearing. Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill those wolves and keep the roads blocked. But there's only so much we can do when we're constantly understaffed. The whole squad's exhausted. Each of us barely gets any time off. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget.
That's enough, Grin.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters most right now. We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on deck.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away, Mayor Clement. We'll report back as soon as we can.
See that you do.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Sorry, Adel. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down a bit.
Take care out there.
Will do. Catch you later.
I still have to play the international version of 12, like the remaster that hopefully fixed my issues with it, because I never really liked 12. But I only played the initial release.
We should follow her.
Huh? I'll admit this incident has me curious, but don't tell me you're bent on helping. Have it your way. So the militia headed for the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to follow him? Then hurry it up.
Yeah, because the initial 12... The initial 12, the story was suddenly picking up and getting interesting, but then it was just final boss and it ended. Like, it felt like it ended, like, halfway through the game. Like, right when the plot points were starting to finally come up.
Okay. Oh, no. Not yet? Really? Not yet? Upon approaching the stone steel, warm mana settles over Adol. This is a hewn stone. Mana wielders can use them to recover their strength. We should return here if we're in a pinch.
Should be a good spot to rest.
Still not working?
No, not yet. Maybe we need to progress a little more? I don't have a select on here, so I can't exactly...
It's the share button, isn't it?
Maybe, but it's not working, if that's what it is.
Okay, maybe it's the touchpad?
It's not the touchpad.
Okay.
I'm using that too.
Okay. I don't know, then.
I mean, maybe we just can't do it yet? I don't know.
Go time, Karja!
I did it!
Level up. Well, here's some dudes.
I don't believe it. Every time we knock one down,
We're both on
it just
PC.
gets back up
We're
again.
playing with the Steam Remote Play.
Can we check the controls, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's...
It just said press select on player 2's controller.
Huh.
Commander, what the hell are we dealing with here?
Couldn't tell you. But I've got a pretty good idea of why all that carrion went missing now.
Damn it all!
Adel?
No! You need to fall back! Now! These things can't be...
No way!
What in the world is going on here? Mana, you say? I did hear that a handful of Normans had mysterious powers at their disposal.
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to use them?
That's
Rusty
ridiculous! You can't expect us to actually believe this!
Believe what you just saw, dude.
And knee slide!
Why?
God Almighty, Leela Almighty, Adel Almighty! I beseech thee, grant me thy strength!
Bruh.
Ah, crap. No dice, huh?
Not a speck of shame in this one.
Wait, is that Lee's voice?
Now that we know the whole story, let's ask
Axel
Adel and his
/
lady
Lee?
friend to save the townsfolk in our
Sounds
place.
like him. Got it memorized.
Come off it, Gren. These two aren't part of the militia. Heck, they're practically still kids.
The mayor chewed us out enough when you first joined up. Imagine how he'd react to
Alright,
this.
good luck killing the doggos on your own.
Well, I'm not hearing any other bright ideas. I already know we can't take down those wolves ourselves. And there's more where they came from. What about all the people still out on the highway?
Well...
Besides, Commander, Adel here's the guy I told you about yesterday. The one who wanted to sign up with us.
Is that right?
We'll take care of this.
Yeah. It's Adel and Karja, right? Hate to put you out, but we're gonna need you to rescue the townsfolk in our place.
I cannot at
If you're that
all
set on
find
this,
anything on this.
then let's make it quick.
Oh, he's Akihiko.
right.
That's where I recognize
Take
him
this
from.
with you.
Yeah. Heal potion! Stores 40% of your HP.
Let me know if you run out, and I'll top you off. Try not to get too in over your heads. We'll come back you up once we're finished tending to the wounded. Best of luck to you.
Cover items can be used via the inventory menu. Right on the D-pad. Yep. Oh, well, your controls are definitely working.
Yeah, but I can't.
Yeah, oh.
I can use some things.
Oh, why are you controlling... Hang on. That's not right at all.
What? What is going on?
I don't know. Gotta look for this. Actually, wait, that doesn't...
No, it still has controller 2 as Adel.
What? No.
Yeah, when you look at it, said when you set the controller 2, it's a control Adel.
Hang on. Did it?
Yes.
Player 1 controller, controller 2, player 1 character selection add-on.
Oh,
that makes
okay.
sense to me.
Okay.
Player...
Okay, controller 1.
Yeah, it says press view on the second player's controller to toggle co-op. Hang on, let me check the,
View? I don't have...
Yeah, press share on the second player's controller.
Okay.
Go time, Karja!
Okay, I guess maybe it's just impossible right now.
I can do some things, but yeah, nothing else.
You can do
working.
some things, while you're making me do things. Power attacks indicated by red R's can be guarded while in duo mode.
Go time, Karja!
Found some already.
Oh, he's Fuji's voice actor.
What's the big idea? Blocking the road. Don't you have any idea how vital today's negotiations are?
You do realize that they don't understand human speech, right, Dad?
And he should read.
Anyway, I'm more worried about whether the
And
others
Mayor's
managed to
out,
get away
yeah.
safely. I can't put my finger on it, but something about these wolves gives me a bad feeling.
Hard to imagine feeling good about a wild animal attack, son. Anyone, man or beast, who gets in the way of our business is evil incarnate from head to toe.
Sure, guy.
Once the militia gets here, I'll have these mutts turned into fur coats and sold for a profit.
Who are you two?
Oh, folks from the militia. A bit on the young side, but I won't complain.
There we go.
Whoa!
Incredible. Looks like I was right to think those wolves were out of the ordinary.
So much for those fur coats.
Priorities, Dad?
This guy looks like Reef from Golden Sun to Dark Dawn.
Shoot, good call. How would you two like a job escorting us to our destination? I'm Romes of Carpent Trading, by the way.
Romes Carpent. You're that big money merchant from Karnak.
Well, what do you say? I can pay double the militia rate if you get me to my business meeting on time.
We still have other people to save.
Oh, for crying out loud! Cruz, you're about their age, give or take. Talk some sense into them.
No can do, Dad.
Why not?
Because those wolves just now weren't the last of them. What about everybody who ran off ahead of us? Are you really so short-sighted that you'll throw away every scrap of trust the town has in you just to close a deal? Credibility is the most important commodity a merchant can have. It was you who taught me that.
Oh, way to go me. I always did have a way with words. Oh.
That settles that. You're free to go help the others. We'll make the sensible choice and return to Karnak.
You sure are cool under pressure.
It's nothing special. I'm only doing what any reasonable person would.
Go time, Karja!
Another one. Down that way.
You impertinent brutes! Don't you come any closer! Do you even realize who you're dealing with? This can't be the end. Is there no one, anyone who will save me?
Quit screaming and hollering before you rile them up even more.
My pleas are answered. How sluggish can you be? You should have sprung to my aid the moment you spotted me.
I did.
Excuse me? You got some nerve taking an attitude with the people who bailed you out. You're real gussied up. Doesn't seem like you're from around these parts, though.
That's... What concern is that of yours, pray tell?
I think I'm gonna cool off, man.
You're right. Being ambushed by those creatures has me all of a dither. Oh, goodness. I truly am a pampered, spoiled thing, aren't I?
What in hell is she mumbling about?
My name is Millette. I am a traveler passing through. Ahem. Forgive my lapse in manners. As it happens, I have a request to make of ones so capable as yourselves. You see, I am rather eager to continue down this highway to the next town over. But those peculiar wolves litter the path ahead. Might I request that you dispatch them and ensure my safe passage?
Hang on. You're not about to tell us there's even more people farther up the road, are you?
Not at all. There were no signs of anyone save for myself.
In that case, I'll have to wait.
Aye. We don't have time to entertain your selfish whims right now. Take the path we came here on. The local militia will be there to protect you.
It would seem there's no insisting otherwise. Very well. I shall do as you suggest.
Hi, Rusty. Oh, can you check the play together thing from Steam? Because remember before when we did this, I kept putting you as player one sometimes.
How do I check that?
It should be a Steam thing, or when I did it, it was like a separate pop-up.
Real specific. I don't know how to do that.
It was like a separate window on Steam. Like that, my Steam always had 2 open, and one I could click on was the Play Together window. And it had like the controller inputs listed.
What about settings? Broadcast? No.
It was like a separate thing, like from the Friends sort of menu sort of stuff.
Nothing like that is open for me.
That's weird. Did they change it?
Probably.
Well, we gotta figure out how to heck to get that.
Oh, here we go. Remote Play Together.
Yeah, let's see.
You're definitely on player 2.
That's weird because I'm controlling you instead, which is... And I can't join.
What is this? Oh, there we go. Enable controllers. Maybe. Yeah, it's not doing anything.
Like, I pressed the button, it's trying to do something?
Yeah, it sounds like it's trying to do something, but... Hang on, let me check something else.
Seems like I'm using your inputs for some reason, which is like your buttons, which is weird.
It says... Wait, it says co-op disabled?
What do you mean co-op disabled?
The, okay, if co-op was actually impossible, the icon would be black. It's not. It's like transparent gray.
When I
oh, yeah, there we go. Yes, okay, so co-op impossible.
Okay, so we're just not at a point where I can join yet, then, I guess.
Yeah.
It's probably because this is still tutorial time, I'm guessing.
Probably. Where the heck am I going? I'm going this way.
Adel, over there!
So many people.
This could be trouble. If the rumors are true...
Oh no, it's a Nord, but a different type of Nord.
Then what are we supposed to do?
Well, the only option is to use one of us as bait. Just kidding. Don't worry, I'm not that cold-blooded. Run as soon as I give you the signal.
Wait! I never agreed to anything!
Huh?
Who are you guys? Let us take care of this! Form up! We're... saved?
Wow! Way to go, you two. The name's Rafe. This little fella is Ashley. I've heard those things were unkillable. Was it that weird power of yours that did them in?
It's called mana.
That's what I thought. Except you don't look anything like a Norman. Can't say the same for her.
She's Lucy, okay.
Now's not the time to start picking nits. So, what are you doing out here anyway?
I just came out to pick some wild plants and stuff.
The kid lives on his own. Apparently, he does this every so often to earn some extra money for food. He's not short on guts, at least.
That is exactly where I remember her voice from. Okay.
Ask them straight up.
Oh, stuff it. I can't stand anybody from town. And that includes you, Rafe. You're the
Karja's voice should be very familiar.
A lot of beasts around these days, before inviting yourself along.
And thanks to that, you didn't walk straight into their stomachs. Would it kill you to be a little less prickly with me? I mean, you get along just fine with that little girl over at the lighthouse.
Not really. Sometimes she gives me gifts, and I return the favor. That's all. I do wonder if Sash is alright, though.
You should both hurry back to town.
Good call. Better than waiting for more wolves to gather. Come on, Ashley. Let's get to stepping.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Voice actors Arian Road and Makoto from Persona 5.
Yeah.
I think it came from over there.
Did the wolves get inside?
If so, it'd be a first. That's Sparrow's lighthouse. Any vessel traversing these waters depends on it. I think the man who tends the place is living there with his kid.
Form up! There!
You can travel instantly to travel points discovered at hewn stones and other locations via the map menu. Cool beans.
Get away from there at once! Blast! There's no time to lose. Those girls are in danger! Who are you two?
Stay back! This won't take us long.
Some enemies have a durability meter on top of their HP gauge. Such enemies cannot be damaged until their durability is depleted.
Thank you for coming to my rescue. Aren't you that same lad from Rooseveri's place? Oh, never mind that. I could really use your help right now.
Something happened?
I should say so. The lighthouse has been overrun by beasts. Not only is my daughter still inside, but Rosalind too. She had merely come by to pick some flowers.
Rosalind? That the girl whose family runs the inn?
Please, save them! I beg of you!
We'll make our way in, but whether they die or survive is up to them. Living is a choice. One those two have to make on their own.
We should get a move on.
I hear you. Let's go.
This must be their living quarters. Doesn't seem like anyone's upstairs. I'd wager they fled through that door. No time to lose. Right. Something on your mind? Well, kinda. An idea just came to me and I want to give it a whirl. It won't take long, so lend me your ear a sec. Switching! Hey, I bet now we can start co-op.
Hey, hopefully so.
Each character has their own SP gauge. By swapping a control character at the right time, you can perform skills in succession. Yes! We're ready!
What's the run button?
For me it was left trigger. It might be left bumper for you.
Okay.
150 gold. So yeah, co-op camera is not bad. And yeah, we have to stay close to each other. Okay. That's how it is.
Which one is block? RB?
Yeah. For me it's right trigger, for you it's probably RB.
I cannot block.
Really?
Only you, yep. Only you can.
But I heard you turning on duo mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the block button.
Oh, just hitting that is block, okay.
Yeah.
But it seems to only block you? What in the world is that?
Nornir's Spindle. It's an antique. It grants mana action. The antique obtained earlier, the Nornir's Spindle, against the glow. You can now use the mana action, Mana String. It's a grappling hook. Use Mana String on enemies allows you to close the distance on them in a flash. Like that.
Ooh, now this I like. Let's keep up the pace.
How's that?
It might be left trigger for you.
Here I go.
Yeah, okay.
Its defenses look pretty sturdy. Let me take a crack at it first. In my sight. In my sight.
Yes! Ooh! Surprise dog attack. You. Nice.
Switch!
Switch button does nothing in co-op. Yay!
Controls are definitely weird to get used to in this, compared to previous Cs.
I don't think we can swing there. Thanks. I think we need to go this way. Whoops! Yes!
I don't know if I can even get hit. Oh, it's not like previous East co-op hasn't been broken in some ways.
Oops, sorry. That was me forgetting what the Mana String button is. And that was us janking into each other. This isn't working. Hey, we got it. Whoa! Nice. So how do you feel? I mean, you already told me how you feel about it, but I think it'll be a bit more. I think this will be a bit more stable than the East 8 and 9, at least.
It's going to be weird, but hey.
Can we even make it in time?
What?
Let's go.
Let's catch our breath.
Everything's going to be fine, Sash. Someone will be here to rescue us any moment now.
Rusty, can that?
Don't come any closer,
Rusty,
you bully!
leave it alone.
Leave Rosalind alone! And pick on someone your own size! Sash! Paddle?
Get yourself to safety.
Right. Who are you?
Name's Karja. You did good, kid. Now stay back and watch us finish the job.
Okay.
It's boss time! The vision of a new skill that draws upon the duo's combined powers wells up through the shackles. Learn the duo skill, Double Smash! Did you feel that? Open the skill menu. Alright, so, yeah, gonna put it on square, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, so we have to hold... I think we have to hold duo mode and skill. And then press the button to get this to work.
Okay.
I think we can work with this. Let's give it a shot, Adol. SP consumed by duo skills are split evenly between users. Should one of the two have insufficient SP, the skill will still be performed if the other has enough to make up the difference.
Oh, you can just activate it there, yeah.
Okay. Oop.
Not looking good.
Approaching an incapacitated ally and holding X will grant him half of your HP, reviving them.
Not here.
Oops.
Or it can just not give me a chance to move and react and squash me. That's certainly a thing. Whoa, that is some crazy homing in. Ow.
Uh-oh. Okay, I need healing.
I can't even see how much health I have. It's... Yeah, you can perfect guard this, it looks like. So you can't, normal guard. Oh!
Did I... Oops.
I perfect guarded there, yeah. Uh-huh. I'm trying to revive! It's not letting me revive!
Are you holding X instead of square?
I'm holding square.
Okay, I don't know then. Oof! That went poorly. Nice. Whew! That was close. For me, anyway. Yeah, it seems like the boss only targets me.
It was after me for a bit there, but...
Beast was anything but normal.
I think the jump attack flaked out because I didn't know who to target. Just weird to predict.
What else is new?
Sash! Thank the stars! You're not hurt, are you?
Oh, Daddy! I was so scared! Oh, Sash.
We saw how you tackled that thing, Adol. You two were awesome with a capital A! Right, Commander? I told you he knows his stuff!
That he does. Even without that strange power, his swordsmanship goes beyond his years. He and the young lady here were so in sync, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me.
It's because of you both that Rosalind and my little girl came out unharmed. I can't possibly thank you enough.
The other
I
travelers
don't
who
miss
are
her.
along the highway are fine as well, save for a few minor injuries. Adel, Karja, you've got our gratitude.
Kren!
Rosa! I didn't even realize you left town. It's a good thing you're okay, though. I don't think your folks could take it if something happened to you, too. Oh, right. Me and Rosa here have been friends since we were little, so I owe you for saving her, too. Thanks a million.
Adel, just what were those creatures?
That's something we're still trying to get a handle on ourselves. But let's hold off on it until we get back to Karnak. Might be a good idea to fill the mayor in on the situation and hash things out ASAP.
Ouch! Hurts, does it? Looks like a minor sprain. You only keep it in place and avoid rigorous activity for about 3 days or so. I understand. Thank you, Dr. Azrad. Man, we sure are lucky to have Dr. Flair here to lighten the load. I know it's your hobby, Doc, but would it kill you to tell Mira where you're headed next time you go fishing? Yeah, I'll consider it. Oh no, it's Joel and he's going fishing. What about the adults? What about the adults? How are they doing? Undead beasts! Just how gullible do you think I am? Say what you will, but multiple people on the highway witnessed the very same thing. If that's not enough to convince you, just ask our heroes of the hour here. As a matter of fact, we've been getting a slew of peculiar beast reports these past several days. Group this incident up with them and a lot of the pieces start fitting together. The highway is safe again for a moment, courtesy of Adal and Karja here. But even if this case is under control, that doesn't mean we're in the clear. We plan to rise at the crack of dawn tomorrow and look into where these creatures are coming from. Very well, you do that. Adal and Karja, was it? As Mayor of Karnak, allow me to express my gratitude. You've done us a great service. Still, is there no one else aside from them who can deal with those fiends? These two are travelers, practically children at that. I'll tell you this much, my men and I don't stand a chance. But the Balta Sea Force's Jarl might be a different story. Word is he has some kind of mystical power on hand. Grimson, eh? May place us even further in his debt, but we better meet with the man and inform him of this. Alright, I need water.
Alright, I need to get some more water too.
Sweetie,
and
do you need water?
Luna is pestering me. Hi, sweetie. Alright. What, Luna? What do you want? Do you need out? What's the matter? What's the matter? Oh. What? What? You need out or something? What's the matter? You bugging me. You gotta go? Ooh, I gotta change that. My little room start cooking.
Oh no.
I get that litter change. Oh, I forgot to get litter today. Sorry, whatever.
Oh no.
I'll get it tomorrow.
Got my water.
I'll get it today. Pick a blooper. Pick a blooper. Pick a blooper. Oh no, it's the bad for my peach. It's the bad for my peach.
Kitty.
No, what little left? I guess that would have been a better use of my adjective today to get more peach. And you can keep going. It's like, I'm not going to be able to do anything until we're through story.
Forget the intrusion, Dr. Hazard. I'll be seeing myself out now. There are quite a few wounded to tend to, so I'd appreciate if you could remain in your clinic for the time being. Right, sure thing. So, Mayor, remind me to ask him how those vaulted boots taste. Now, Grin, don't you start bad-mouthing him again. I'm sure the Mayor is struggling with more than we could ever hope to understand. The Picard's eye, maybe. In any case, it's getting late. This likely won't be the last time we ask for your help, Adol. Expect to hear from us again tomorrow. Roger that, sir. Hold it! Tomorrow's no good. What, do you already have other plans? We're the ones asking a favor here, so it goes without saying that we'll work on your schedule. But if an emergency does come up, there isn't really anyone else we can turn to. Grin, you take Rosalind and escort her home. I already let Renee and Corinne know what happened, but you know how they like to worry. You got it, Commander. With that, we'll be taking our leave, if you'll excuse us, Mirabelle. By all means, have a restful evening. This day can't end soon enough. Guess we'd better be on our way too. Right. Adol, Karja, thank you for everything today.
Let's keep up.
I hope you'll let me return the favor sometime.
Let's keep up. It's a husky puppy. A husky puppy.
Here we go.
Alright. Uh-oh. Wahoo. What? Whoa! That was weird.
The co-op camera is zoomed out further than normal just so it can keep track of both of us.
Ah.
Alright, ready to head back to the inn? Sure you don't need to go home? That's a joke, or do you actually forget we're shackled together? Hello over there. You're those folks from the lighthouse. It would seem I neglected to introduce myself earlier. I am Lux, the lighthouse keeper. Your timely aid today was truly appreciated. I shudder to think what would have become of us without it. Yeah, thanks, Karja. You chopped that monster up good. It was so cool. Feeling a lot less scared now, huh? Yep. You know, that rock you threw gave us just the opening we needed. Huh? You survived because you made the choice to live. So really, you saved yourself. I just helped out a little, that's all. Oh, okay. See that red-haired boy and the blonde girl over there? I hear they rescued Mr. Carpent and his son. Your daring deeds have the town's rumor mills running at full speed. Were it not for you, the casualties would have surely been greater than they were. For that, you have our gratitude once more. I'm just glad we made it in time. That makes three of us. We owe you our lives. Still, I'm hesitant to return to the lighthouse so soon after all has transpired. So for the time being, I intend to have us lodge with the Hieroglyph Church. Suppose we all get going before Sash here falls asleep on her feet. Till next we meet. Guess that means the lighthouse is staying dark for tonight. Anyway, I'd say we earned ourselves a good meal. Let's head back to the inn.
What a long day. Can't wait
Here,
to chow
I'll turn
down
off co-op
right
all in
at the
town
end.
so we can not get lost.
Then again, these cuffs will probably... We can worry about that later.
Yeah,
Let's focus
just
on getting some grub for now.
hop out of the ground.
Switch!
What?
And just exploring. Here's a different highway. Or something. Something out of the ordinary went down, but it didn't end up escalating. Not that Ron or Galia were likely to intervene anyway, though, with this area being under the Balta Sea Force's control. Huh? What's that got to do with it? Nothing, just talking to myself. There's no need to go on the highway right now. Wrong button. Here we go. Looks like I could go up here. Exploring! Filling in the map.
Of course.
It's this way. Let's just step out on this pier too. Okay. That's looking pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, don't ask me why don't ask me why the mini map is down there.
It's usually in like the upper left or something there.
It's usually in the upper right. At least it is when I'm playing Xenoblade 2. Over here, Adol.
Metaphor has it in the bottom left too, which is annoying because that's where the cats like to sit and block. It's like with how many dungeons are in Metaphor, it's you kind of need to know the map.
The guys at the docks say have been doing a whole lot of moving and shaking. Kind of wish he brought me along to lend a fist or two, but hey, no hard feelings. Now get over here and did he just jank?
Yes, he did.
Get over here and tell me all about it.
I mean, Narsha earlier just popped out of the ground behind you too, so it's like typical jank.
That explains things. I was wondering why you've been buddying up this whole time. But damn, sounds like a hell of a lot to go through in just one day. I'm starting to realize that adventure loves you just as much as you love it. Adventure? That is excuse for dragging me into this? Let's just say it's more Destiny's doing than his. Those undead beasts are some real food for thought, though. The fact that only you two can take them down for good just makes things trickier. What's that guard, anyhow? Don't you know, Karja? Who, me? I couldn't tell you the first thing about him. They're called Gregor among my people, but that's about all I got. Or Gregor. Gregor. Wait, back up a second. You saying the Normans knew about those things the whole time? Only in that every so often we come across a peculiar beast that refused to die. Never heard anything about him turning up in packs, though. Well, you're going to be meeting up with the Balta's head honcho tomorrow, right? Hopefully you can tell me more about him. Not to mention those invisible cuffs he got on. I wouldn't be so sure knowing the way he is. Excuse me. I hate to interrupt your conversation, but Adam and Karja have a visitor waiting outside for them. A visitor?
Heyo! Short time no see!
Almost too short.
Aren't we off the hook till tomorrow?
Oh, this hasn't got anything to do with the militia. I know it's a little last minute, but after talking stuff out, we decided to throw you to a welcome party, starting now.
A welcome party? For us?
Don't mind him, Karja. Really, it's more that we want to repay you for everything you did earlier. All of us are around the same age, so we hope to sit you down for a chat and see where it goes.
I'll just come out and say it. Long story short, we want to be friends with you guys.
Friends?
Well, in that case, sure.
Hey, you forgetting to ask someone?
I promise you won't regret it.
That settles that. We'll lead the way.
Adol and Karja popped into the tavern for a moment to let Dogi know they would be out a while. Soon after, they reconvened with Gren and Rosalind, who led them into the night and toward the harbor. After passing through the streets, still lined with bustling stalls despite the late hour, the four arrived at a less frequented corner of town.
Oh no, you unplugged the thing.
Oh no! Bad
Didn't
puppy.
this area used to be a shipyard?
Huh. I'm surprised you know about that.
There we go. Jeez. Don't unplug that.
The Sandras.
What's the story with this old boat?
They say she's due to be scrapped, but she's been sitting here as long as I can remember.
Right this way, you two.
What's all this?
I'm glad you asked. Welcome to the secret headquarters of the Karnak Free Youth Brigade.
Ugh. Are you really still set on that whole youth brigade thing?
You never change, Gren. By which I mean never learn. Or grow up. Typical Gren the goofball.
Oh yeah? You want to say that again to my fist?
Now, break it up, boys. Is this any way to act in front of our guests?
Wait, you're... Actually, now that I get a good look, this room's full of familiar faces.
Have you been friends for long?
I'll say. All of us were born and raised here in Karnak, so we grew up alongside each other. This place has been our usual gathering spot ever since we were little.
I'm a bit older than the others, though, so it's been some time since my last visit.
Oh no. It's him. Purple-haired guy is Ardiasu.
The two of you wound up our main topic of discussion today after everything that's happened.
No sooner did we consider inviting you over than Gren the goofball here bolted out the door.
Yeah, look at that drawing in the back.
Wait, that's Ardiasu? Wow, that's some voice range there. Hi.
Sorry for
Hello.
letting him off his leash. I'll bet he's pestered you half to death by now.
You keep calling me a goofball, and I might actually go brain dead. Then what'll you do?
No worries there. Your brain's been fried since the minute you came out the womb.
We really are sorry about the trouble. Still, there are a lot of things I'd like to ask you two about. We may be in the same age group, but there's a certain aura of mystique around you.
I couldn't agree more. Would you mind going into detail about that power you used to save us?
I get the sense everyone here is trying to make you feel welcome in their own little way. You're not obliged to humor us, of course. Though I suppose you wouldn't have come along at all if you were against it.
Hello. Ow.
What do you think,
Hi.
Tarja?
As far as I'm concerned, the less they know, the better. I don't mind, though, as long as you cover for me halfway decently.
Well, no need to be shy. Have a seat over here and make yourselves comfortable.
Oh no, Rosalind is Viola.
You travel around in search of adventure? Get out of here! That's flippin' awesome!
Now I can see why you were so excited about the story of the Sea King's throne back at the inn.
And everything you know about sword fighting is self-taught? Man, the life you must have led.
And at only 17, too. That makes you the same age as Rafe.
Cruz and I are 16, just 1 year younger.
And Gren here finally got his dream job with the militia after turning 18, right?
Technically, he's still in training on account of all the trouble he stirs up.
That sounds about right. Wouldn't be Gren otherwise.
Ah, cram it. I forget, though. How old are you, Mira?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Might want to walk it back. Or your next trip to the clinic might land you in the morgue.
Point taken.
That reminds me, Rafe. How's working away from home been? You got a live-in position at the mines in the countryside, right?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it, more or less. Plus, the pay's decent enough. Anything to help my mom out, you know?
Rafe.
Bet you don't get much free time either, Cruz, now that you're helping the family business. Guessing you gave up your goal of being a shipwright?
I may as well have. That's just the way it goes. It was only ever a childhood fantasy anyway. How are things in the militia, Gren? Commander Gulliver seems pretty put together, at least.
It's fulfilling work, sure. But the commander's got less of a backbone than you would think. And by now, our rock-bottom pay is a joke everybody's in on.
Can't do much about that except complain to your old man.
All that extra money from downsizing the militia's staff and budget goes towards the Balta Sea Force's protection fee. It was the mayor who made the choice to take that huge chunk out of your funding.
Hey, Gren, was it? Am I connecting the dots right about your dad here?
Whoops. Did I forget to mention? Sucks to say, but yeah. The guy you talked to at the clinic, Mayor Clement, I'm his son. It's ironic. I joined the militia as a way to stand on my own 2 feet, and my dad still finds a way to give me grief.
Grief is kind of a strong word there, bud.
Sorry. I should know better than that.
All right, you three. You're starting to talk like our regulars over at the tavern.
Ooh, that bad, huh?
We did sound about 3 times older just now.
So, how'd you find yourself in these parts, Adol?
I walked down from up north.
Up north?
Whoa now. You're not about to tell us you're actually a Norman, are you?
He wouldn't have come on foot if that were the case.
I was told you met Dogi and Dr. Flair during your travels.
Yeah? So how does Karja fit into the picture?
Me? Well, I am a Norman. Hell.
Well, I think the Norman people come in all different strokes these days.
That's true. Just look at how amicable Einar is. Besides, Karja had a hand in saving us, so...
Hold that thought.
What's got you worked up all of a sudden?
I hear shouting. And that's not all.
Who could that be?
Gren! Gren! Are you in there?
Hops? Is that you?
Keep the door shut and listen to me. Under no circumstances are any of you to leave that room.
What? Why not? Crap. It won't open! Pops! Pops!
What's going on?
Sounds like an invasion.
Sounds like screaming. And cannon fire.
It's... gone quiet.
Shit! Hey! Answer me, damn you!
Waiting around in here won't do us any good. We gotta see what happened for ourselves.
Let's go. Damn it, Pops, are you crazy? Say something, will ya? It's stuck tight. Give me a hand, you guys. Adol and Karja help Gren force the door open.
Can't be.
But why?
Shit!
Gren, wait!
Ah, dumbass.
The rest of you should hide.
Got it. Just make sure you bring the moron back in one piece, alright?
Helpless to the end, that one. There's no telling who we're up against, Adol. But chances are this is a raid. Let's go check on the command post.
Let's go. Yep, already knew that.
Krieger? Now of all times? Out of my way!
Gotcha!
Let's get him!
How's that?
Oh, they're targeting you. Oh, they target you when you're in the lead. Okay.
What was that? Weird.
Get this done! In my sights! In my sights!
Gotcha!
Get him!
How's that?
Fire's gotten this far! Eat this! Not a chance!
How's that? Gotcha! How's that? How's that?
Things in this level up too, you think?
Yeah, they have mastery.
Let's find another path. In my sight. What in hard pain is going
Yeah, I can't pick up that stuff.
strong to survive.
Switch!
Oh! Whoever's up front, I'm still controlling her, but whoever's up front's the one getting targeted and damaged. I guess we can switch. Yeah,
No,
see?
you're always Karja.
You still there? I haven't heard of
I'm here, yeah.
Oh, hold on, I can't hear you. What's going on?
I don't know. I can hear you. Let's see, did I get any new skills? Yeah.
There we go, now I can hear you again.
Hi.
That's weird.
Yeah, no, you're always Karja. It's just the monsters target whoever's in the lead.
Yeah, so whoever we switch to gets targeted. So if you run low on health, just switch to me, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Here too? Gunnar should have left by now. There's not a single lookout to be seen.
Maybe they relocated?
No Norman worth their brawn would abandon their post during an attack. There are Grieger all over too. This is starting to feel less and less like your typical raid. Doesn't seem like Ren's in the area either. Let's take our search elsewhere. Ren! Where are you? Answer me! Skeeter. What happened to everyone? Yeah!
Yeah, when I play a little on my own, I'm going to figure out the best way to set up my controls. Because it's still definitely awkward, but
okay.
I'll figure out what I like. I mean, I also will probably be playing on Nightmare like I've been doing with modern stuff, so...
Yeah, after we beat the game, I am probably going to play it again solo.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, but... And then beating it on Nightmare to 100% them.
Crap! Not these things again!
Look before you leap next time.
Sorry, I just...
Oh? What have we here?
Oh, look, a sorceress commanding the Grieger.
A dark elf.
Fall back! It isn't safe!
You found some stragglers, did you? A shame they aren't quite what we're looking for.
What?
What'd you do to the townsfolk?
They may have fallen short of the mark, but that doesn't mean they can't be put to good use. I do so despise pointless waste, after all. It vexes me to my core.
The hell are you on about?
You there, redhead. Unlike the other inhabitants, you seem rather intriguing. Still, a miss is a miss. You'll simply have to serve me in other ways. Oh?
There's something off about you.
It healed! Doesn't that make her...
A Grieger. In human form?
So the town was raided by Grieger.
No way to know if they're behind it all. But they damn sure played a part.
Well, aren't we a vexatiously spirited...
Oh no, we're gonna do an East 8 rescue all the people, aren't we?
Perhaps a little roughing up is in order, before I bring you to heel.
Here they come!
What say I teach you some discipline?
Ooh.
Karja!
sight.
Messed up.
I can't go down like this!
Out of my sight.
And she's not going to give me an ability to do heal you, is she?
I was almost
Well, I guess she is.
Out of myself up.
You hang in there, cautious. Sorry.
Ooh.
Ow. This is actually like much harder probably to go up, but we'll figure it out.
Get this done!
Out of my sight.
Not a chance!
Out of my sight.
Okay, yeah, there's... I think you are the only one who can flash guard.
Out of my sight. Out of my sight.
Yeah, you're the only one who can flash guard. That's kind of annoying.
Out of my sight.
You did it just now.
Or maybe it's...
Out of my sight. That's quite enough of that.
Here.
Well, that was timing, jeez. Yeah, it's probably, but maybe it's because I got like slight lag going on with this that it's hard to time it, but it's nowhere near as bad as Maggle was, oddly. But that's probably just because we're not playing through a parse here.
Form up! Out of my sight.
I can't seem to lock on or anything, but...
It's already locked on.
Not for me, I have to control where I'm going.
That's quite enough of that.
Well, yeah, lock on is only for the camera.
Okay, so if we just switch, shoot when one's on low on HP, that's about it.
Skeeter!
I guess.
Switch.
You two sure you've got this? If only I hadn't run off all half-cocked.
Rusty, oh no! He's slimy.
My wounds aren't healing?
Hey, buddy.
Don't tell me you two are the ones he was talking about.
There. Another scar for the road.
This can't be. You lowly human filth. I, Yer the Dorson, am not your canvas. Never have I been so vexed! Wretched girl, don't think yourself more than a blustering mongrel! Come, my minions!
What the hell are these guys?
Grieger! All of them!
Shred her face into a miserable pile of flesh! That wench will know humiliation!
We're on our last legs. Adol!
Hey, that looks familiar.
Hmm.
Heck?
There's no response. Gren's nowhere to be found either. In fact, no one seems to be around at all.
Looks like an East 8 land here.
Yeah.
Here goes! Nice try! Yeah! Nice try! Yeah!
That looked like a harvest point. There are harvest points. Hey! Whoa, Picard! It was back where you cut the plants. There's a white Picard.
So there is. You little buddy. I don't think I can do anything with him.
Not yet, at least. So far, this game seems like it might be a little harder than some of the other East games. I don't know. Just the amount of damage and stuff being put out. Go around, maybe?
I can't monastery, yeah. I don't know.
How's that?
Gotta be a way to go around or something. Oh yeah, there's a mana string icon way over on the hill where the Picard was. Yeah, up the trees, I'm guessing.
Yeah, maybe.
Nice try!
Use stuff that I can tell.
Up above, maybe? Oh, those are strings! String up above, yeah.
That should not have been a flash card, but I guess it was.
Here goes! Gotcha! Gotcha!
Here's a monastery point. It's in the chest. Breath water. Revive and restore HP. Okay. Wait a second. I have I have the same skill set with 2 buttons. Unacquired. Ah, I need to master Raid Slash. Okay. Huh. It's an eye.
There! Yeah! Gotcha! Nice try! Gotcha! Should be a good spot to rest.
Goat.
An old man is plowing a field. Is it the King of Hyrule?
It's Odin or Agar or whatever they call them, probably.
Har.
That's my guess, yeah.
Who are you?
Oh? I should be asking the same of you.
Gandalf?
Quite some time since this island had a visitor. Or perhaps I should say that those who come to visit are never quite aware of it.
It's the Velvet Room, but island.
I see. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Adol. Welcome to Viewpoint Isle, the site of my solitary existence for forever and a day now.
Why is that?
Well, I reckon that I've been waiting for something. What exactly, however, I have forgotten over time. Even my own name has escaped me. But, be that as it may, all I can do now is remain patient. You, on the other hand, appear to have elsewhere to return. I wish you all the best.
Hey, Adol! This is no time to be spacing out!
You okay?
Adol senses that at some point his and Karja's mana had been infused with new strength. Duo mode has been enhanced, unlocking the Revenge gauge. Guarding against an enemy attack while in duo mode will fill the Revenge gauge. Holding RT and pressing a button to activate a duo skill with a full Revenge gauge will enhance the skill's power by the multiplier displayed on the gauge.
Ah, use Flash Guard to build up power, or just regular guard.
Yes.
What was that power just now?
Adol gets the feeling he just had a new encounter in a mysterious place, but he fails to recall anything about it, as if his mind is clouded by fog.
Forget it! This is our chance to break through their ranks. Move out!
Right!
No pity, no mercy, no forgiveness! They think this is over. Evie, to me!
That's a big Eevee.
I
Well,
don't care how many limbs you have.
at least it's not evolved yet.
Earth, by the way, means Earth, I think.
Seize those gutter snipes and drag them back before my feet!
I only know that because I played Lana Lana 2.
Let's hide out at the old shipyard for now. We can flee town from there.
Yeah, Rosa and them are waiting on us. Holy... What's with that walking mountain?
Another Greeker?
Adol! There's a shortcut to the shipyard over this way!
Run away without getting caught by Eevee!
Adol! Gren, hurry!
The road's blocked!
Let's break through!
The hell's that musclehead's problem?
Either keep running or die
Ooh.
wondering!
Now it's barrels?
How's that?
That's a big dude.
This way! The bridge!
Oops! I think I just fell.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The bridge!
Oop! And now you fell.
I hit it though. I like bounced off of you. This is going to be a really janky playthrough.
I definitely hit it.
The bridge! Let's get him! Let's get him!
What? Why did I get like zipped under the ground there when I did that? I just went like. Whoa.
The bridge!
What was that?
It connected to like your butt. I don't know. This is very weird. Ah!
Like Spike.
Get this done! Let's get him!
Can we work? It must be the lag. If we need to, I can turn off co-op until we get through this. But this is just weird. Or maybe it's lucky.
Why are you so much slower than me anyway?
I don't know. But I am.
Here I go! He caught up to us!
We'll have to fight our way past!
Huh! Get a load of this tough guy!
Ooh!
Ow!
Ooh!
Whoa! Okay.
The hideout's down this way!
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Wait, you're in the lead!
Yeah, I was, and it didn't work when I hit the button to grab it. Why was I in the lead?
I don't know. Did one of us hit X?
Maybe this is just the sequence
Maybe it's
for her?
just maybe it's just a Carja thing.
We'll slide to the bottom!
A fallen tree?
Can you hit the button when I'm getting near that? Because it doesn't seem to be working for me.
I can try. I don't think my controls are working otherwise.
You know, mine certainly isn't to grab that, so...
The hideout's down this way!
No, my controls aren't working.
Slide to the bottom!
A fallen tree?
It's not working. I can't grab it.
Okay.
Like, I'm hitting the button to do it, it's just not working.
Left trigger, right?
Yes.
We'll slide to the bottom!
A fallen tree?
Nope, doesn't work.
Okay.
That's what I mean. It's that you can't. Are you trying to press it at the same time too, or?
Yeah.
Okay, something's not working then.
The hideout's down this way!
We'll slide to the bottom!
A fallen tree? Topple over it!
Oh, it's using your controls when I'm in. No wonder why it's throwing me off. What? It's so I was. It was her, but it was using your controls.
Okay, well that sounds like a bug.
That's definitely a bug.
They're already here? Then where did everyone else go? Shh.
Hey, anything turn up?
Nah, not a soul left to be found.
Am I crazy, or are those things talking?
These humanoid Grieger might be a nastier threat than we realized.
Those brats from earlier must have been the only ones hiding out then.
Oh yeah? And where are they now?
I brought them along with. All humans are to be presented to Lady Yurd.
They were captured?
Stay calm, Gran.
Stay calm? Our friends are in danger and you want me to stay calm?
Screw that! I'll save them alone if I have to!
What can you possibly do?
Son of fuck!
Adding fuel to the fire will just make everyone burn. We're out of escape routes.
What are you planning to do?
Don't have the strength left to trade blows with that lunk. So instead, I'll hack off my hand and act as a decoy. That way, only one of us has to go down.
Use the boat.
Is that ship still seaworthy?
It's been left to rot for who knows how long. But we got nothing else to lose.
Still the question of what happened to Doty and Dr. Flare. Worrisome as it is, though, escape is the only option right now.
Alright, we're shoving off!
Hey, it's a Sea of Genesis.
We made it to open waters. Let's try and meet up with the Balta Sea Force for now.
That's just about our only option.
Goes to show how off the wall this is. The lighthouse has gone dark, so the Sea Force should realize something's arrived before long. Just our luck this had happened while Grimson's away. I'm still in rough shape.
You feeling okay?
Can't you tell? Come here. I'll teach you the basics of handling a ship. A short break will do me some good anyway. Mind taking the wheel for me?
You sure that's a good idea, Karja?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, just go stand still in the corner for a bit to restore your health.
Okay, so in co-op, I handle the navigation and you handle the weapons.
Oh, okay.
You picked that up faster than I expected. Oh, and before I forget, take this.
Oh, blurble, blurble, blurble.
Always know where you're headed. And don't go straying off course.
They're not coming after us. We were right to escape by boat. Set our heading west-southwest. First step is to meet up with the Balta Sea Force. How about that? You're a regular coxswain already. Guess I can leave things be a while without you running us aground. I should have some of my strength back after resting up a bit. The helm's all yours in the meantime.
Not into the ocean, what are you doing? Everyone said, I've seen a lot of reviews that said this game has better, like, pirate and sea mechanics than the recent Ubisoft pirate game does. Rusty. Man.
I'd place us around halfway between Karnak and Balta Island right now. Seems you're starting to get a feel for steering.
I learned from the best.
About those humanoid Grieger, by the way. I'd never even known they existed.
I wonder who they are.
Your guess is as good as mine. The bestial kind's been showing up here and there in Obelia Gulf for a long time now. Me and Grimson, my old man, have been wiping him out with no one else the wiser.
So it's a secret even among the Sea Force?
Some are in on it, others aren't. And I think Grimson's been making some kind of investigation into the Grieger too. But he still won't tell me a damn thing. Other than that I should look into him myself if I'm so curious. Or that carving one's path through the waters is the Norman way of life.
Will he keep quiet about the cuffs too?
Probably. Of course, it's also possible that he just has nothing to share. Apparently, I started being able to use mana at around 10 years old. Ever since, I've been tasked with culling the Grieger herd without ever knowing why. I always assumed an explanation would follow once I became a full-fledged warrior. So, with that as my guiding thought, I worked as hard as I could, and, well...
The haze cloud in Karja's heart courses palpably through the handcuffs. Sounds a lot like me.
In what way are we anything alike?
I knew nothing of the sea in my mountain village.
What? And now you're just playing me for a sap. How could anybody be oblivious to the whole damn... Wait, is that what ends up happening when you're born and raised in the mountains? So, there's folks out there who know nothing about the ocean. And I knew nothing of them.
It's true, as baffling as it sounds. That's the reason I started adventuring.
That right. So the reason you set off was to learn more about the ocean? I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself, maybe?
What was that for?
Huh? Not sure. Something about you just raises my hackles. Why'd it take me this long to...
Uh-oh.
Something the matter? Those ships. It's the Grieger. No two ways about it.
These things have ships?
Not just one, either. It's a whole miniature armada. They've got us in firing range. We're too short on manpower to fight our way out. One extra pair of hands on deck would at least give us a chance.
Look no further, then.
Sorry for keeping so much from you.
You mean about Karja? I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so my head's kind of a mess right now.
If only somebody told him the world was gonna roll in.
Let's just focus on what's in front of us. I don't want to go making another bonehead mistake.
What can you do?
I took artillery training as part of my drills in the militia.
Cannon duty it is.
Sure thing. I'll give it my best shot.
All right, Adel. Prepare for naval combat.
While at sea, you can use standard projectiles A or EX armaments of Y. Sandris' HP, displayed at the bottom right, depletes when hit by enemy ships. Skillfully steer yourself out of attacks and close in on foes before unleashing your EX armaments.
Chew on this!
Whoop. Clunk.
Just gotta get in close.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Prepare for high-speed chase!
Jeez, do we have the broadside just to
finish him?
We got a broadside.
Oh, okay. Oop.
Chew on this!
Random treasure in the sea.
I'm getting it. At least I'm trying to.
Oh, it's a glitched out cannonball!
Thanks, Fox.
God! I thought it was a collectible item. Wow.
Reinforcements?
Shit! There's no end to them!
They're out to ram us!
Yeah, two can play that game, man. We got reinforcements of our own.
It's them!
Right then. Full speed ahead.
Send a message to all vessels. Maintain spindle formation and crowd sails. From there, proceed as planned.
Aye, sir. Balta Sea Force, close in and prepare to board. For har! For har!
Har was the best character in Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. The best unit, anyway.
Whoa. Talk about swashbuckling. There's not a trace of fear on any of them.
Aye. We wouldn't have the right to call ourselves Normans otherwise.
Still, they're against the undead. It's a losing battle.
Not for him.
Moment of truth. Let's get this over with.
Fight well, Jarl Grimson.
I won't be long.
Oh no, he's a monstrum.
A pleasant evening to ya. Too bad. It's the last you'll ever get.
Oh! Going the One Piece route with it.
One guy
Jeez.
do all that by himself.
That is very One Piece.
Is he who I think he is?
Grimson Balta. My old man. I'm the Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
His power is off the charts.
It's not just mana either. He triggered what we call a berserker state.
Berserk... what now?
On top of wielding mana, he can go berserk whenever he pleases. It's a form of combat that only develops in a select few, turning their heightened emotions into raw power. The user gains monumental strength at the cost of their senses, causing them to fight till their stamina runs dry. But from what I'm told, Grimson's got the power to bend it to his will.
Excellently done, my Jarl. The enemy force is on a reciprocal course. In retreat, most likely. Shall we give chase?
Pass. Those whore sons are like a lizard's tail, the way they always come back. I ain't letting you put my nose to the grindstone all willy-nilly.
Be that as it may, do you suppose they were intending to turn Karnak into their stronghold?
Far from it. They were only there to mount a search. Still, to think those Grieger would cobble together a whole damn fleet of their own. Guess that means the time's finally arrived.
That ship's closing in on us!
The Norgist, flagship of the Balta Sea Force.
Princess, I am relieved to see you unharmed.
Same to you, Gunnar.
Not once did I expect such an ordeal to befall Karnak. You would have avoided it entirely had I not insisted you remain there. My deepest apologies.
It's fine.
We'll be sending a scouting party to the town at once. Though you must be exhausted, we would have you recount the events to us later.
Got it.
Hoy there, Karja. Really went through the grinder today, huh?
Grimson.
What's with the getup? You suddenly develop an eye for fashion?
Bite your tongue!
I suppose that's neither here nor there. Not with everything going to hell in a handbasket. That boy over there, the mana user?
Your daughter's been a lifesaver.
Seems to me like that goes the other way around, too. I've heard bits and pieces about what you've been through. Probably has your mind swimming in questions. I've only got one thing to say, though. You, lad, are gonna be helping us out. Can't have enough mana wielders in these trying times, am I right?
Crimson.
Hey! Hold on a second! Those goons kidnapped the entire population of Karnak.
They what?
We didn't realize it had come to that point.
Protecting the town was part of the deal my pops made with you, wasn't it? So go save them. If you don't, who will?
Oh yeah, you're Clement's boy, ain't ya? Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands.
End of chapter 1. It's probably a good spot to stop, right?
Yeah, plus we can save at least.
Ah! We can't!
Hey, it's in sight. The headquarters of the Balta Sea Force. And our home, Balta Island.
Whoa.
Bet him faster, he selects me faster.
Looks pretty well defended.
It needs to be. It's also the main port for our warships.
Man, what's gonna happen now?
I don't have a clue myself, but based on what Grimson said, you might be the one holding the key to all of this, Adel.
Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands. We honor our contracts, but we do it our way. You there, Red. Where'd you say you came from?
Mountain Village in the north. Or... Hysteria.
Hey, kid, stop screwing around! Ain't Hysteria that Devil's Island place? Not even we could get past the storm wall around it.
Heard an odd rumor the day before yesterday up in Promalock. Seems some red-headed kid from the north was able to get rid of the storm wall.
Oh, he actually is from the north. Where?
I don't know. Where else would...
What's
what
north
else
of here?
If it's not Norway, what else is up there?
I don't know. Sweden?
Sweden?
Well, would you look at that mane? Way I hear it, hair that color you only find in the northern European mountains. Gunnar, what do you make of this?
Surely it can't be. Then again, given what happened back in Karnak...
Things are starting to get real interesting.
Are we gonna learn more about...
You're a pluckier lad than you look, Red.
Adol's background?
Maybe.
For now, I don't care whether the rumors about you are true or not. You keep to us until we're back at the island. And you're staying here with him, Karja.
Shouldn't we take him into custody?
He ain't going anywhere, right?
Kept at arm's length, huh?
Can't blame them, all things considered.
Huh? I guess, yeah. Anyway, we're about to enter port.
Chapter 2, Shield Brethren.
Are those stakes coming out of the ocean?
They're barricades to keep attacking enemy ships away. There are a lot of watchfires burning tonight. We've got more lookouts stationed than usual.
Did the Grieger hit here too?
No, I don't think so. Everyone's probably just on high alert after realizing something went wrong in Karnak. More importantly, you two, get ready to dock.
Who are you? Identify yourselves!
And what's with the beat-up old boat? You prisoners of war or something?
It's me, Karja, Grimson's daughter.
Karja. Princess?
Why are you dressed like that? And why'd you sail in on this junker?
A lot happened in Karnak, and these two are with me. I need to report in about him ASAP.
One of them is Mayor Clement's son. I'll look after him from here.
War Chief Gunnar! Welcome back!
Those Grimson's orders?
Yes. Our contract states that in the event of an emergency, we are to protect the mayor's family. Gren, was it? Would you come with
Where
me?
the heck is Dogi?
Like I've even got a
Good
choice.
question.
This is for your own safety. Adel, please don't worry about him. As for where you'll stay, Adel...
Miss Karja!
Hey, Easer. Came to welcome me back?
It seems everyone's gotten word of our return.
Yes, I'm glad you're all safe. You must be Adol. Is that right?
Are you Karja's little brother?
Me? Perish the thought. I'm simply a servant to the Bolter family. My name is Isa. You'll be staying at the Bolter family lodge this evening, Adol. Please allow me to escort you there.
It seems I can leave the rest to you. With that,
Pick up your mind
Princess,
where you wanna go.
I take my leave. The Jarl will explain what comes next in due time, I'm sure.
Got it.
Now then, follow me, Gran.
Well, Adel, be seeing you.
Shall we be on our way as well, Miss Karja?
Yeah, let's go.
We can't go through here.
What are you talking about, Adol? We can't just stay on the dock.
Alright, well, I guess we'll be picking us up maybe tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow, yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Alrighty.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Yep, everybody, thanks for tuning in.
I won't I might be on a little later than usual tomorrow, but I might play some EVF 5 or something. I don't know.
Alrighty. Yeah, everybody stay well, be well, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Kitty.